Hello, I'm back today. Here's another one of my wooden projects. I like this one. Steam train. And to give you a size comparison, here's a Hot Wheels car next to the train. That's the front of the train right about there. And that's where the Hot Wheels car goes to. So, Hot Wheels car is about the size of the cab. The length of the cab. So it's a pretty big train. There's my hand next to it. I have a big hand, so there's that. But I'll give you an in-depth tour of this. There's the tender. We'll get up on that. This is the real part that you want to see. You really want to see the train part. Now this is a 482 mountain type locomotive. 4 wheels, 2 on this side, 2 on the other. If I could get, not on my messy garage, but 482 because there's 2 wheels here, 2 wheels on the other, 4 wheels here, 4 on the other, 8, 4, 8, and then 2 wheels. Otherwise known as a mountain type locomotive. And doesn't roll, but eventually I want to make a train that rolls. But this was actually my second train I've ever built. The first one was pretty trashy. This one, I spent some time. I just made it up as I went along, completely out of my head, and it turned out really good. That's what most of my projects are. You try to follow something and it turns out really bad, and then I do it myself and it's not that bad. So we'll go from front to the back. Starting at the front, we have number plates on each side. You have the headlight. Got your guard coupler. This one actually doesn't couple into anything, but it's a coupler. It's supposed to look like one. On each side we got our pistons, as you can see, and you have your how the pistons work. It goes through the boiler, makes steam, compresses into these pistons through this little piece here. It's on each side. On this side we got the pistons. I actually got them to where they would work, look like they are semi-realistic. Got some dowel and I sanded it on the front there. Right there. There's the valve gear is here. And on the other side it's on a different position. It's on the opposite position than the other side. Got your piston again. It's down here instead of up here. Got your valve gear again. There's that. Got your smokestack, because you need that. You also need your little whistle. Got that. Here's your water boiler. Firebox is right here. The water boiler's up here. Makes fires there. If I can get the camera on it. Fires there. Boils water. Makes steam. Goes into the pistons. Moves the train. If my camera would focus too. Yeah, the firebox there, 2 wheels. Underneath it's not much. Here's your cabin. Actual cabin, if I could get some light inside there. You got that. I got gauges on there. Let's see if I can. Sorry about the lighting. It's not very good. Or my camera. Camera doesn't want to focus today. Usually it's pretty good about focusing, but yep, got the gauges in there. Got the seats. Firebox right there. All that. It's a pretty decent size. I weighed this. Is a 1.5 pounds of wood, so it's not too heavy, but could be heavier. This is a lot of black walnut on this build. A lot of darker woods. I like the darker woods, and then I brought some lighter woods in there for contrast. And I do all my projects in a polyurethane coat if I don't paint them, which I try not to paint them. But sometimes I do, just because it makes painting sometimes better on some projects. Yeah, got that. Got the boards we walk across the front here. Yeah, so there's that, and then I have my actual coupler that actually hooks onto this one. Then tender. I built this in 6.5 hours. I built this in half an hour. Just big block black walnut I found actually. Piece here. Some dowel for wheels because at that point I kind of wanted to get it done, but I didn't want to rush it to make it look horrible. So I don't think they look too bad. Got the coupler here. Took on the locomotive. Tender. Put wood inside there. Water goes in there. Not actually, but then you got your little tail lamp on the back. There it is. The mountain type locomotive. It's gotta be one of my favorite builds. I want to build another train and I want to make it better. I want to make a 4-8-4. 4 wheels, 8 wheels, 4 wheels in the back. I also want to make one that rolls, like I said, but that'd be kind of hard. And I was going to make this one roll, but then I kind of wanted to make it more the looks and less of the efficiency. Because I could make one with both, but that probably will make me mad at some point in time during the build where nothing works and it turns out complete trash. So I just focused this one on, since this is my second one I've ever built, I just focused this one on more of the looks aspect, see if I could get that down, and then maybe I'll make one that actually rolls. But then when I make it rolls, I'd have to put axles, which is easy, but I'd have to make this to where this moves up and down, this moves with that. That probably actually won't be the valve gear, I just skipped that out. All these would have to move and combine like and they'd have to move in the right direction, or they don't break. So yeah, that's why I didn't do it, but I want to eventually. Not to this one obviously, but to another one. Probably a little tiny one I'll do. 2 wheels, like a 2 or 4. Oh, this would be cool. But anyway, that is the mountain type steam locomotive. And thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and we'll see ya.